In this video, we'll be learning about the Pythagoras theorem. And at the end of this lesson, we'll be able to find the missing sides of any given right angle triangle using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so let's consider a right angle triangle. Now, this is the triangle. So for us to have a right angle triangle, we will need to draw the 90-degree box. With this 90-degree box, this is now a right angle triangle. So let's label the sides. Call here A, here B, and this part we'll call C. So remember from our previous lesson, the side directly opposite the 90-degree box, which is side C, is called the hypotenuse, and it's the longest side of this right angle triangle, so it's called the hypotenuse. So the Pythagoras theorem states that the square of this longest side, which is the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides, and mathematically that is written as c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So that is the Pythagoras theorem. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So from this formula, we can make some other deductions. Say we want to find A or we want to find B. So if we're looking for B, we will have B squared equal to C squared minus A squared. And also, if we want to find A, have A squared is equal to C squared minus B squared. Yes, so those are the other deductions we can get from the Pythagoras theorem. So let's delve into some examples. Example 1. So we can see that the side directly opposite the 90-degree box is unknown, that is the hypotenuse. So we make use of our first deduction. So by making use of that, let's go into solving this. So this will be x squared equal to 4 squared plus 3 squared. Alright, so x squared is equal to 4 squared is 16 and 3 squared is 9. X squared equal to 16 plus 9, that equals 25. So remember, we're looking for x and not x squared, so we need to remove the square, and we'll do that by taking the square root on both sides. So that will be the square root of x squared. Take the square root on both sides. So the square root cancels out the square. We'll have x left, and the square root of 25 is 5. So we've gotten the missing side, and the missing side is 5. Let's take a look at another example. So in this case, the base is missing, so that is the B from our deduction. So for us to find that part, y squared will be equal to the square of the hypotenuse minus the square of the other given side. So this will be y squared will be equal to 13 squared, that is 169, and 12 squared is 144. So y squared equal to, if we do our subtraction, we're going to be having 25. So take the square root on both sides. Square cancels square. Square root cancels out the square root. So y will be equal to 5. Okay, so we're able to find that. And then the last example. Now we're finding the height, vertical height. So to do that, we'll make use of the third deduction from the Pythagoras formula. So x squared is equal to the square of the hypotenuse minus square of the other given side. So x squared is equal to 10 squared is 100 minus 8 squared is 64. So x squared is equal to 100 minus 64. Now will give us 36. Take the square root on both sides. Square root cancels square. So x equal to 6. So yes, that is the solution. So we've seen how we can find the missing side of any given right angle triangle using the Pythagoras theorem. Thank you for watching.